All right, peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please inform me if you have any difficulty. Today we are going to have two podcasts. This one is only just to answer Abdul from Germany. This Abdul, I'm not going to show his face in the video, just for your benefit. Actually, I don't want to scare you, and this is why I don't share my face too, because I don't want to scare you. However, uh, this Abdul, he make a video, and I don't speak German, but people told me what he is saying, and he is saying he quote from my video me calling Abdul a donkey, and he is saying if this guy is a Christian, he will not say such a word. And he is saying a good believer, a good person, he will not use such a word. So I'm going to take his statement for granted, and I will use his words to prove that he and his prophet are donkeys. Because if he is not a donkey, he will not say what he said. Remember, the link is underneath of the video. It's in German. If you speak German, you can listen to it. It's 1 hour and 14 minutes just attacking me, attacking brother Amir. But he is a donkey who do not know what is written in his book and what is written in our book. I don't blame him for not knowing what is written in my book, but how you can be a Muslim but yet you do not know what your prophet and what your Quran says about people who don't understand. He called them donkeys, specifically, you idiot. Now, before we go and see Islam, in the Bible there is many verses speaking that a man who do not believe, a man who don't accept God, a man who don't etc., he is equal to a beast or an animal. And those are just little search in Google, you will see all those verses in the front of you. So when I said what I said, I am just speaking what my Lord said to me already about people like you Muslims who believe that God will give you endless penis. I mean, even donkeys will not believe in that. Who believe that God will give you a jellyfish woman, transparent, you can see through her bones. Even pigs, donkeys, animals, they will not believe in this. And animals, they believe in something in like acceptable, like show a rabbit a carrot, he believe in it. You Muslims believe in things which is it's beyond even acceptance of any human have little brain. And then you are telling me you are at a donkey. And now look, you are accusing me not to be Christian for using the word donkey when I am speaking to a Muslim who try for 2 hours lying, keep repeating the same question, and he will never answer. And I call your prophet a coward. I call him every day. A man who sleep with child, she is 6 years old, is a coward. A man who rip a woman two pieces when she is in the age of 84, 85 by tying her legs between two camels is a coward. A man who killed all those who surrendered themselves, the Jews, 900 Jews surrendered themselves to Muhammad. After they surrendered themselves, he slaughtered them with cold blood as if he is killing sheep. So don't tell me he is not a coward. He is a coward. When the war happened, your prophet hid between the legs of his wife. Now, we showed you tons of verses, as you see. I'm not going to read all of them in the front of you, which the Bible describing people like you in the best description. Now, if we go to the Quran, he get upset because I used the word donkey. And by the way, he is accusing brother Amir that he is a victim of mine because he promote my books. My friend, my books, uh, uh, obviously they are driving you crazy. And the funny thing he said, I will debate this guy if he send me his books for free. And why I want to send you my books for free? I made a challenge. If you can find me something not truthful in my book, huh, then I will send you my book for free. Call me, debate me, challenge me, prove it, and get that. You will get it immediately. But you will not get my book for free. I do not donate to Muslims. I prefer to give it to a Christian who is poor, who cannot read my book, or to a Muslim who trying to find out the truth, not you. So my books is driving the Muslims crazy, especially the ones in Germany, because it's full of truthful information. And the brother Amir is doing nothing except quoting to you what is written there. What about you? Call me and get me busted. And today I'm getting you busted for what you said. You said whoever say that donkey to someone, he cannot be a true believer. He cannot be a good person. You said he is fake. He cannot be a true person. He cannot be a good person. He is fake just for calling a Muslim a donkey. Now let me show you, you donkey, that your God himself call people who don't accept Islam donkeys. How hypocrite are you? If we go now, we will find the following. This is the Quran, chapter 62, verse number 5. And remember, you are the one who upset and calling anyone who uses such a word when he speak to someone who don't believe. He must be a rude, filthy, disgusting donkey. He is the donkey, not the one who said to him donkey. This is your prophet, you idiot. He said that in the Quran, chapter 62, verse number 5. And this is the translation. Actually, you know what? Let me show it first in English, and then I'm going to show it in German. This is in English. Read it, you know. He is a donkey which carry huge books in the top of him. You accuse me to be fake for calling a Muslim donkey. Are you willing to accuse your prophet to be a donkey for calling people donkeys? And the funny, Muhammad calling people who carry books but don't understand it donkeys, but he himself, he cannot read the books. So who is the donkey here? Let us go to the German translation, so whoever speaks German will see what the verse says. We go down here, it says German. Please, if you are from Germany, share my video, share my page right now, I mean the live video, with your German friends. I don't speak German, I do not know what it says, but it should say here somewhere that whoever, etc., etc., he is a donkey who carry a lot of books in the top of him, and he is an evil person. So look at the hypocrisy of the Muslims for calling a Muslim a donkey, and I have a million reasons to do that. I spend you go watch the video he's talking about, how many hours I'm talking there, and how long I will have patience with the Abdul. And then before calling him a donkey, and I can prove it, that all of you are a bunch of donkeys. For you accusing me to be false for using donkey, but yet your Quran using the exact word. Not only that, if we go in the Quran and we do little search, just little search, we will find your Quran calling a human being all kind of names. Actually, let us do it faster. إن شر الدواب عند الله الصم البكم الذين لا يعقلون. The most evil animals for Allah is those who they are deaf and mute and they don't understand. Okay, what kind of God he called those who don't believe? Animals. You just said this is evil, and you just said whoever said that is fake. He cannot be a good person. Christian Prince, he say he love Muslim, but yet he called them donkeys. Okay, we love Muslim to, you know, I call you donkey to wake up. A person who is taking drugs, hashish, and he think that God will make his penis endless. What do you think he is in that moment? He is a donkey. A person who believed that God will give him a couch and a bracelet in his leg, and then he is going to give him 80,000 little boys who they are naked. What I will call them, donkeys or something else. So how come all your books saying the same and you have no problem with it, but if a Christian Prince he says so, you are upset? I will tell you the truth, because when you made this accusation against me, you were a donkey. Now I am making you a mule. After teaching you this, you will become a mule, because you never heard such a thing in the Quran before, and now you learn from me, Christian Prince, the one who is the author of all those books in the front of you, is teaching you what is written in your book. So yes, you were a donkey. By watching my videos or reading my books, Abdul, in Germany, you are going to be up in the level. You will be more educated, at least, about your religion. So this is your God. He is saying the most evil ones, the human being who don't believe in Allah, he is a dawab, I don't know what it says in German. I don't know how good the translation is, but in Arabic it is dawab. Dawab is animals. And we show you the other verse where it says literally the word donkey. If we go to different verse in the Quran, it says إن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم خالدين فيها أولئك هم شر البرية. Let us see what does that mean. Chapter 98 verse number 6. English translation first. Those who reject the truth, which means Islam supposedly, the long penis is Allah, truth, among the people of the book and among etc., will be in hellfire, and they are the worst of the creatures. Should I call you the worst of the creature? What creature mean? He don't even want to call us a human. He call us creatures, and we are the worst. Do you know how many creatures there is in the earth? Mosquito is a creature, cockroach is a creature, rat is a creature. So your God saying we are worse than rats and cockroaches, and that does not offend you? What if we go in the hadith and see what your prophet said, insulting people, calling people names? Let us see. The book of Faidul Qadir, by the way, this hadith exists all over. And if you have my books, remember, in Amazon, you will find that if you get 6 and Allah, the last, my last book, it's 2 volume, 6 and Allah, you will find all the filthy stories in Islam. Let us say maybe, I cannot say all, but I mean the most important, because if I want to write all the filthy stories about Muhammad and his dirty, filthy tongue, I will spend years writing books. In this hadith here, hadith number 697, the book of Faidul Qadir, Muhammad, he said, إذا سمعتم من يتعزى بعزاء الجاهلية فأعدوه. What does that mean? فأعدوه. أعدوه in Arabic is you say to someone, go and suck the clitoris of your mother or suck the penis of your father. Let us continue reading what he meant in this statement here. أي قولوا, and he continued, Muhammad saying, أي قولوا له أعضد بذر أمك ولا تكنوا. Look at this filthy prophet. If somebody is proud about the old heritage of before Islam, just for that reason, he did not do anything wrong. Say to him, go and suck the vagina clitoris of your mother. If somebody speaks German, please translate in the chat so people will understand what I am saying in English. Additional to that, I was trying to find something in English about this hadith, because I know that most of you do not speak Arabic, and the Muslim will say to you, oh, he's lying. It doesn't say that. You know them, don't you? Always they will say you are lying, even if you are saying Muhammad is a good prophet. And it happened many times. I go and speak to Muslim, I say Muhammad is a good prophet. All of them in the chat room, they say liar, liar. I was making fun of them. So it doesn't matter, just to show everybody that they are going to say liar, whatever you say. Now, this is the hadith in front of you. I searched in English written hadith about a similar hadith, but that one saying go and bite the penis of your father. I look for it in the English translation in search.com. The coward, they did not translate the whole thing. Look what they say. This is the Muslim translation. All right. I saw a man with my father was consulting another man in the way of people used to counsel in the Jahiliyyah. Jahiliyyah mean before Islam, but the fact Jahiliyyah mean ignorant, right? But the fact that ignorance started for the Arab after Islam, not before. Before Islam, Arab are a lot more higher in quality. And look what happened to us now. My father said, which means father, bite him and would not use his kunya. What bite him? It doesn't say that. You see how they lie in the translation. It did not say what bite him. Your father is a dog. A Muslim, he did bite a man, for he is proud about or the cancer in the time of before Islam. Why you bite a man? It doesn't say that. In Arabic it says رأيت عند أبي رجلا تعزى بعزاء الجاهلية فأعضه أبي ولم يكنه. فَأَعَضَّهُ means, so my father, he said to him, go and suck the penis of your father. Suck it and bite it. If you read the rest of the translation, you will see how change the Holy Translation. And again they say, the Prophet said, I heard the Prophet of Allah, may bless him and grant him peace, saying what? Saying what exactly? Look what he said. If someone cancel people in the way people cancel each other in the days of Jahiliyyah, which means the time of ignorance, then bite him and do not use kunya. Kunya is the last name. Like what bite him? Do you really Muslim bite people if somebody says I am proud about my inheritance? Do you? This is not what the meaning. It says a'iddahu, which means tell him go and bite the penis of your father. And just to get you busted Muslims with your false translation, this is islamfatwa.com. Actually it's Islam key A info hadith number, or let us say fatwa number. Let us see, let's go back up. Okay, fatwa number 121823. Let me make the text big so everybody can see what we are reading. Sorry, I could not find it in German, but I think the English will be fine. If we go down here, the question, a Muslim asking, an atheist asked me, how could your messenger, peace upon him, speak obscene words when he is a prophet, such as tell him to bite his father male member? It doesn't say his father male member. Use the correct word. I don't want to use it, but you know what I'm talking about. And approve of Abu Bakr saying, suck the clitoris of Allah. This is other hadith I don't mention yet. All right. And the whole page here is defending the Prophet. The whole fatwa here is to defend the Prophet. Why he said that? They did not deny he said that. They are defending, falsely defend. I mean, what they say to you, he is saying what he used to say at that time. What do you mean he used to say at that time? He's a prophet of Allah saying to a man, go and bite the penis of your father. If you go down here, we will see the hadith. All right. Read with me carefully. And this is the reference. And the Muslim, they are not saying that this is weak. And by the way, the hadith I showed you here is found in many Islamic books. And this is another fatwa here. Fatwa number 264154. The website is fatwa.islamweb.net. It says here that this is a sahih hadith. والحديث صححه ابن حيان والألباني. And this is a sahih hadith according to Ibn Hayyan wal-Albani. So don't tell me it's weak, don't tell me it's skinny, don't tell me all of those stuff. It says here, سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من تعز بعزاء الجاهلية فأعضوه ولا تكنوا. وفي رواية إذا الرجل تعز بعزاء الجاهلية فأعضوه بهن أبيه ولا تكنوا. بهن أبيه, which means by the penis of his father. And you are upset because I said to a Muslim donkey, but yet you are not humiliated for having such a filthy tongue prophet. I never said to a Muslim go and bite the penis of your father. I never said to a Muslim go and suck the clitoris of your mother. I never said to a human being go and suck the clitoris of Allah as Abu Bakr did. What's wrong with you Muslims? And there he says, if you hear the messenger say, the messenger of Allah, peace and blessing be upon him, instructed us. This is a teaching, this is the ethic of Islam. Instructed us, if you hear someone boasting in the ignorant manner of his tribal lineage, then tell him to bite his father penis. What may member? And not, you know, and do not use a metaphor. Actually, it says ولا تكنوا, which means don't even mention his last name, because he is proud about his last name. So don't even talk about it no more as a penalty. Look at this disgusting religion. And this is hadith repeated again and again. There's many reference. It was narrated from Ubay, etc., that etc. If a man he boasted of his tribal lineage, and Ubay told him to bite his father male member. This is the same hadith is it is quoted here, but as you see the translation, it says he did bite him. You see how they fabricate the translation. Where is the male, where is the penis word? Where the penis word is gone in the hadith here is gone in the translation, because they are ashamed of their filthy prophet. Now Abdul, I want you to speak against me as much as you can, in German, in French, in Dutch. I am the Christian prince, and none of you dare to debate me. And this is why you coward, and I will call you donkey, because this is what your God said. I challenge you to say that the one who calls someone donkey is a bad person. For you, God, he say that, and your prophets say that. And I will be polite. I will not say to you, go and suck the clitoris of your mother, or go and bite the penis of your father, because I believe this is only the words of a faithful prophet like yours. Again, if you like to read my books, go to amazon.de if you are in Germany, or go to amazon.com or amazon.france, and I advise you to buy from there. I mean the Amazon which in your country, because mostly they give you free shipping. Thank you guys for listening. Be with us. I will be again after almost an hour. I think I scheduled for second one an hour from now. Be with us, and please everybody download this video, post it everywhere, and tell this guy, the link is underneath, tell this guy who I accuse him to be a coward to call me. And look at the coward, even he make his comment disabled. Do you know why he make it disabled? Because he don't want anyone to comment, for they cannot handle the truth that Muhammad is not the son of his father, and he was born 4 years after his father's death. You cannot handle the truth that your God Allah, he said those who don't understand, they are donkeys. And those, and not only that, actually I don't want to forget, Allah, he said that people are donkeys, people are pigs, people, I mean all kind of names. And Abdul, he is offended by saying that I said to a Muslim donkey. Well, you are, if you believe in such a garbage like the garbage of Muhammad. I have respect to donkeys more. They never hurt anyone. They are very useful animals, and they don't kill. Have you ever heard of a donkey committing suicide bombing? Have you ever heard of a donkey saying Allahu Akbar and jumping from somewhere inside the building and destroy the building? Have you ever heard of a donkey speaking in a temple of donkeys saying, I will give you a long carrot if you kill another donkey? They don't. For donkeys are smarter. I cannot believe it that Abdul, he is offended for using the word donkeys. All those verses in the front of us is speaking about a human being. Allah make them pigs and monkeys. How you can be offended, Abdul? I don't understand. How? هل أنبئكم بشر من ذلك مثوبة عند الله? Huh? Let me show you this verse just to show you the madness of those Muslims who they are upset from me for using the word donkey. I just before I say goodbye. Okay. Shall I point out to you something much worse than this as judgment by the treatment it's received from Allah? Those he incurred the curse of Allah and his wrath, those whom some he transmitted into apes and the swine. And the story here, supposedly Allah, he changed the Jews into pigs and monkeys just because they did fishing in Saturday. Hey Abdul, I have a neighbor who is a Jew. He fish in Saturday, he dance in Saturday, and he do all kind of crazy stuff in Saturday, and Allah did not make him neither a pig or a monkey. Why is that? Because the Quran is a false book. And not only that, one more thing before I go, just for goodbye. Just for goodbye. I mean, what I can do, I start talking about topic, I say to myself, I'll make a video 5 minutes, it ends to be 5 hours, because ideas run into ideas. If we go here and we search Just to teach you something fast. Search for the word rats. Imagine Muhammad, he claimed that the Jews are rats. How he know that the Jews are rats? Because simply rats and Jews don't drink camel milk. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Super intelligent prophet of Allah. Let me show you. Where? Let me see. I'm trying to find the hadith. Here we go. Look at the super intelligent prophet. He noticed that rats don't drink she-camel milk and Jews don't drink she-camel milk. Obviously, rats are Jews and Jews are rats. How come you Muslims don't get offended by such a stupidity? Huh? The prophet said a group of Israelites were lost. Nobody knows what they did, but I did not see them except that they were caused and they changed into rats. For if you put the milk of a she-camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. But if the milk of a sheep, put it in the front of it, it will drink it. For sure, your prophet is super smart. So now if I use your prophet method to find out who is who and who is not, your prophet found out that the Jews are rats because rats and the Jews don't drink she-camel. All right. Donkeys don't drink whiskey. Muslims don't drink whiskey. Can we say what your prophet say, that Muslims are donkeys according to your prophet? The answer, yes. This is your prophet logic, not mine. Thank you very much for listening. Please download the video, share it everywhere. And again, if you want to get my books, which nobody can debunk, which nobody can debate me about, which nobody can prove me wrong, get it from Amazon. It's in many languages, in French, in German, in Arabic, and soon is going to be in the Malay language, which understood by the Indonesian people. May the Lord love you, bless you, and may the Lord help all the donkeys in the world. Maybe they will become horses one day. In China, they say he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. I hope that this is not your case, Abdul. I would like to see you a horse, not a donkey. Thank you. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and please download the video and share it. Thank you.